Goblins assemble! It's only me, everyone. Shorty McShortbread, back on my BS once again. And who's in here? Well, I think we've already got Super Chat, bloody hell. Emil Johansson, 26. 6. All I care about, but care a lot about, is the game. I don't even know what he's talking about, man. But thanks for your Super Chat. Who's in here? South Cali guy, AK, Dark Claw, Emil Johansson of course, Mars Media, Slipknot fan, Ashraf Anam, Mattia. Welcome everyone on this Tuesday the 16th live stream. We're going to talk about a few things. We're going to talk about DC Daily. DC Daily getting cancelled. Going to talk about Hector Navarro. We're mainly going to talk about Justice Coin and DC FANDOME. Yeah, some big news coming out yesterday and today for all you DC fans. No, there's not going to be another video about the haters. Already done one. Go and watch it. When's the next Facebook stream? Never. Just going to wait for a few people to come in and we get started. Afternoon, good evening, good morning. How can you not hear me? I think I need to be closer to the mic, like this. Hope you like my new microphone. Hello, man of tomorrow. When will Gal sing another quarantine song? Hopefully never. That was embarrassing. Let's see. External microphone. Input. There you go. Well, what? Maybe now. Oh no, it's. I think it's. That's too high. I think this is too high. I think that'll do. Okay, louder now. So here we go, guys. Get your popcorn ready, get your snacks and your drinks. Chia! Zack Snyder attending fan-organised Justice League Con in July. Oh my god. So this came out yesterday, this news. So Snyder and a slew of other guests are confirmed to attend the upcoming fan-organised Justice League conference this July, and it's called the Justice Con. Let's see what it says here. A little bit of history. HBO Max. As everyone waits for the release of Snyder's Justice League, some fans are keeping themselves busy by organising their own convention called Justice Con. The virtual event is set to take place from July 25th to 26th, with guest appearances from Darkseid actor Ray Porter and storyboard artist Slay Oliva. He slays the fools on Twitter, man. Snyder is also confirmed to attend the said gathering, which is exciting a lot of his supporters. Watch the announcement video below, shared by YouTube channel The Nerd Queens. So they put this video together. I'm not going to play it, I'll probably get copyrighted from the Warner Brothers Media Music Department. Oh bloody hell, they already claimed a couple of my videos. Scumbags. So there you go. I think, who else was tweeting about this? Comic book debate hosted by the Nerd Queens and comic book debates own your girl Meg. JC 2020 will be a virtual con with special guests Jay Oliver, Ray Porter and Zack Snyder himself. Shiraz Faruqi and Chris Wong Swenson will be on a panel as well. Don't miss it. So there you go, Chris Wong Swenson's going to be up in there. Yes, Man of Tomorrow, it is, as you can see there, 26th to 27th July. It is a great time to be a DC fan, says Johnny Jalapeno. Wait a minute, man. Just want to make sure my audio is okay. Yeah, that should be fine. So, hello, Chandra Pri Singh. Hello from India. Love from India. Is it happening on Twitch or YouTube? I don't know. Need to look into that. We will have links to where you can watch closer to the event. So there you go. So that's the Nerd Queens there. Where can you watch it? Stay tuned. Twitch, YouTube. I'd imagine Twitch, because that's been quite successful recently with the watch parties. So here's some reactions. Yeah, so that's what the JC was all about, you know. So you saw the JC logo, and it was like, what does that JC stand for? Apparently it's Justice Con. So yeah, for all you, I don't know what the times will be. Hopefully it's a European friendly time. Don't want to be asleep for this. So there you go, and that was yesterday, right? This JusticeCon news. Ashraf says, I don't have Twitch. Well, get an account on Twitch then. Just open. It's free to register. Then today's news. This was just as big. Check this out. DC FANDOME. DC FANDOME. They've announced this virtual event, another virtual event. All these virtual events are becoming popular, just like San Diego Comic-Con at home. So let's see what this is all about. Zack Snyder's Justice League, Wonder Woman 1984, and more massive new DC fan event. This is from Sean O'Connell over at Cinema Blend. Says, since we don't have a SDCC to look forward to this year, studios who normally stage a panel at the event have had to get creative. There's still movie news and footage to share, particularly on the superhero front. How can we get that information to the masses? Warner Brothers today announced plans for the new DC FANDOME, a 24-hour global fan event that will feature virtual presentations across every DC medium: film, television, video games, comic books, and more. The event will be held on Saturday, August 22nd, beginning at 1 PM EST, 10 AM PST. So round about right now, I would imagine, I think. It will be accessible at the website dcfandom.com. Reps for the studio tell Cinema Blend that the virtual dome will house exclusive content for the cast and creators behind such popular DC shows and movies such as Aquaman, The Batman, Batwoman, Black Adam, Black Lightning, Doom Patrol, The Flash, Harley Quinn, the Snyder Cut of Justice League, Lucifer, James Gunn's The Suicide Squad. Titans, Watchmen, and Patty Jenkins in the upcoming theatrical release Wonder Woman 1984. In addition to the announcements and footage, the DC FANDOME will plunge fans into themed worlds designed to entertain everyone from movie and TV superfans to gamers and readers to families and kids. You'll enter through a hall of heroes. From there, the planned zones will break down as the following according to Warner Brothers. So check this out. Well, this is the map. You can see here. You've got the U-verse. Now this is going to be, I'll read through it, bloody hell. First of all, the DC Watchverse. Here's where you grab a seat, sit back and join our virtual audience and become completely engrossed in hours of must-see content from around the world. Everything from panels and exclusive screenings to never-before-seen footage featuring cast, creators and behind-the-scenes stuff, blah 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 blah. DC Uverse. Venture into this world where the fans are the stars to see the most amazing user-generated content, cosplay and fan art from around the world, including perhaps your own. So basically you can submit art and maybe video, maybe I might submit something, I don't know. Cosplay from everywhere, from all you fans can join in. So I'm keeping an eye on that. DC Kidsverse. Need a way to entertain your kids for hours on end? We've got you covered inside a special world which can be accessed directly at dckidsfandom.com. This area features a broad range of family-friendly activations for our younger fans. DC Insiderverse. This creativity-based world contains a centerpiece video featuring legendary artist and DC CCO publisher Jim Lee, president of DC-based film production Walter Hamada, the elusive one, and creator of the DC TV Arrowverse, executive producer Greg Berlanti, welcoming fans with a 101 style introduction to the DC multiverse. From there, go beyond the scenes with the master artisans who bring DC to life in all its forms. And finally, DC Funverse. Take your DC fandom experience and gather cool shareables. Check out our comic book reader, DIY cool WW84 Golden Armor Batmobile kits, plus digital giveaways and a store filled with merchandise, including some limited edition exclusives. Kind of lost me there, don't know what DC Funverse is all about. So there you go, that's Sean O'Connell, wrote that up. So there you go, there's the map. Kidsverse, Uverse, DC Insiderverse, the Funverse, the Watchverse, the Hall of Heroes. Could be quite fun. Aye man. Let's see, I'm just reading up your chats. Popular day for live streaming. I thought, yeah, Chris Wong, he was on earlier with the Nerd Queens and Meg, and we're talking about this. So, yeah. Did Zack confirm a trailer for Comic-Con? He has not. So nothing happening there at the moment. No news about when the trailer's coming. I would say end of the year sometime. Yes, it was a Mass Effect reference. So that's the big news. Let me go back to the regular screen. There you go, that is the news. Let me just focus. Oh. Can't get the focus done. There you go, I think. Is that right? That'll do. So, what a time to be a DC fan. All you Marvelites, you Marvel tubbies. What you got to look forward to? Got nothing, man. You've got Black Widow. Black Widow. But let me show you something. Let me show you what Kevin Feige's been up to. This is what Kevin Feige's been up to. Look at that. Karen Feige. He's changed to Karen Feige. Yeah, typical Karen. She's asking for the manager. So, all you Marvel fans, drop your Ryan Coogler scoop. I don't think you'll be able to handle it, guys. It's too controversial. Captain Karen. Yeah, Captain Karen. Let me just go back. There you go. Captain Karen. I know some of you wondering, you came here for DC news, I'm giving you Captain Karen. But yeah, there you go. So about the games, Emily Hansen is saying, they'll talk about games too, yes, but AT&T, they want to sell off Warner Brothers games to either EA, Electronic Arts, or Activision. That would be a disaster for the DC games, because I would say Warner Brothers Montreal, I think they're called, who make the games, Rocksteady and all that, do a pretty good job. Don't want them to hand it over to bloody EA or Activision. So that's kind of worrying. I want that Justice League game. I keep hearing rumours about it, that they were making a Justice League game. Instead, we'll probably get another Batman game, which is, you know, good, but still, I'd rather get a Justice League game. Well, you know, like Slush Puppy says, give it to EA. They may be shizzles, but they have some good studios under their belt. Just what Batman Arkham needs, microtransactions. Hello, Richard. So yes, Wonder Woman 1984 delayed again. This time it's been moved to October. So if you didn't hear that, that was the news. I was going to do a video on it, but I was like, not enough news out there. Fatal J with the super chats. Only God knows.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Fatal J. So I was on Jay's channel just the other day. Did I add it to my playlist? I think I did. My live streams and podcasts playlists. a slight rustle in the background. What does that mean? Don't know. Batman under the microtransactions. Maybe I'll bring back the input volume back down to middle in the software that I'm using. Put it at 95. That might be better. It's a Rode microphone. I want to get perfect. The Arkham games, I've played the first one, completed that, and I played a little bit of all the other games. Still not played Arkham Knight. I know. Don't hate me, guys. But that's just part of the games backlog that I've got. So yeah, anyway, yeah. Wonder Woman 1984 delayed again, this time to October. You never know, it might get delayed even more. Godzilla vs. Kong moved all the way to next year. Tenet still apparently coming out later in July. What if Timothy Chalamet would play Joker in Reeves' Batman 3? Alright, okay. I don't think we need a Joker in Batman. I heard that Joker is going to be in Matt Reeves' trilogy. Is this the same kind of trilogy that Rian Johnson was going to do before everything went quiet? So I don't know. Let's get one movie out the way, see how that goes. And what else has been happening? So the cinemas are kind of opening up soon. Cineworld, who are owned by Regal Cinemas, I think. Here in the UK we've got Cineworld, and they are planning on opening up, I think, next month, or end of June, or early, I think late June. They're going to open up just in time for Tenet. Ooh, I can't wait to watch Tenet. I've got kind of medium hype for it because I still don't understand how it's going to work. Like, what's the time travel backward thingy that they're doing? But you know, is Nolan kind of repeating himself with, after he did Inception and all that time-based stuff with Dunkirk? But it's a Nolan movie. What do you think about Dick Grayson being the dead Robin? It's weird because, you know, we all know that it's not him that died. So Zack Snyder knows what he's doing, right? Because he knows. You can't just take one part of what was the original vision, what was going to be, how is it going to go. You can't just take a little bit out of it and go, oh, everyone starts critiquing it and discussing it and saying that's wrong, that's not what it should be. I mean, Zod, right, turning into Doomsday, or Lex Luthor turning him into Doomsday, it makes sense in the film. But if you told that to someone in 2014, you'll be like, what? Not the doomsday, but a doomsday. Yes, Grayson is Nightwing. He grows up to be Nightwing. So I'm sure Zack would have done something different, something unpredictable, but this bloody thing, this camera. Emil's going to wear a mask and gloves when he sees Tenet. I'm going to go in there, man. I'm going to like, yeah, with my popcorn and my sodas. No mask, I don't need no stinking mask. Could be hardcore, son. Apparently, you need to, here in Scotland, starting as from yesterday, when you're travelling on public transport, you need to wear a mask. So, yeah, I need to order some because I've not got any. You know, Zeverfett, he says he would have loved to have seen Zack's version of Nightwing. you just know Zack would have played up the slow motion ass shots, yeah? Some hardcore Nightwing ass shots in slow motion, make the actor look like $1 million. Zack was going to introduce Carrie Kelly as Robin. Who would you love to see cast as her? How about that girl from the It films? What's her name? Let's have a look. The girl in It Chapter 1, what was her name? You know the one I'm talking about. So yeah, she would have been good. Sophie Lillis, yes, there you go. She would be awesome. Or then again, you know, if Zack was going to go with an older, like an actual woman, you know, because people keep pointing out that in the nightmare scene, you've got this young woman with kind of reddish hair, or blonde hair, I can't remember. That might be a version of Carrie Kelly, you know. I don't think Jenna Malone was supposed to be. She was in BBS. So yeah, I don't know if you heard about this, guys, but DC Daily on the DC streaming app, it got cancelled, yeah. And Hector Navarro, right? Let me just bring up what was it? It was on Twitter. Let's see, go back a bit, go back. So here we have Sam Levine, or Levine. He says, so I said, isn't this harassment of HBO Max? Because technically, DC Daily doesn't exist. Yes, it doesn't exist, guys. Don't know what to tell you. They're tagging at the DC universe. They're tagging HBO Max. Save DC Daily. Please spread the word. Yeah. And then, so no, where's it going? Crap. So here was a post from Abdu. He's like, bye, bye. And there's Hector Navarro on the left. It's a good one. And so here's Soham Butterbar. He's like, stop this toxic behavior. Hector is funny. Or Hector Navarro. Stop harassing and bullying a studio. DC Daily doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Look at Whitney Moore, Sam the Hammer, Nick Navarro. They're all tweeting, you know, at AT&T, HBO Max PR. It should be, look at this guy. It should be your best interest to keep your audience informed with one of your biggest money-making brands, DC Comics. DC Daily has been an excellent source of letting the public know everything going on in DC Comics, really. Well, when you have people like Hector, who, you know, they go on Twitter, they're very toxic towards the fans, you know, they crap all over Zack Snyder and try to convince people, no, Zack Snyder doesn't know what he's doing. The bullies won with the Snyder Cut. The Snyder Cut bullies, they set a bad precedent. He's one of those idiots who was talking about that. So you can go and whistle. Yeah, you can go and whistle to Marvel Studios for a job. Loser. So technically, DC Daily doesn't exist, guys. Don't know what to tell you. It just doesn't exist. I mean, I know enough what's going on behind the scenes to tell, you know, to, I don't know, don't instead of sending a hashtag save DC Daily, I don't know, look around. I'm glad we're getting this news. So there you go. It doesn't exist, like John Campea doesn't exist. Because he deleted, well, I don't know if he deleted it, he turned off his Twitter because people kept harassing him about his N-word, his use of the N-word in the Transformers review from years ago. And you know, I don't agree with that, you know. They keep harassing John Campea for something he said years ago, but it's quite funny. So now John Campea doesn't exist. It's the imaginary unicorn. Hector hasn't apologised, and there were no announcement of Zack Snyder's Justice League on DC Universe. Imagine that. You're supposed to be the DC hub of DC information, like they said, that guy was saying, an important source of information for everything going on in DC. Yeah, but yet they couldn't be bothered talking about the Snyder Cut announcement. How long will the stream go? Maybe another 25 minutes? 20 minutes? Can't wait to see Deathstroke's full scene that Manganiello hinted about. So I think we're going to get a couple of scenes with him. One, he's breaking Lex out of prison. I'm sure that's in there. And the other one is the meeting with Lex Luthor later on the boat. But I think there might be another one as well, a third scene. He's fighting Batman. Igor says, I want Ben versus Joe versus Will Smith. Batman versus Deathstroke versus Deadshot. That'd be orgasm. An orgasmic event. Wonder how Martian Manhunter will look like. I want to see that costume. I want to see that texture that we know. By the way, I'm wearing my Snyder Cut Zack Snyder's Arc t-shirt. All Snyder haters turned to dust like at the end of Infinity War. McLovin says, what's the song in the background? I don't know, it's just some random music. Some are saying there's not much difference in the Zack Snyder's Justice League. They're thinking we get 2 hours of people just standing around doing absolutely nothing. Even when the film comes out and you can tell, right, any normal person will look at it and go, alright, this is actually a completely different film. Duh. That's what we've been trying to tell you. But then there's going to be some people that are like, see, I told you there's no difference. Most likely they'll be the John Campea audience, his fans, his idiots. Wake up, everyone! Gia! Do you think we'll get a limited theatrical release? Isn't Mick D, Mick D of TPZ, isn't he he's hinted at organising some kind of event over in Ireland where they'll show maybe the Zack Snyder's Justice League on a for the fans, big screen and all that, maybe in a cinema. I don't know. I'm sure over the years, next year or 2, 3 years, 4 years, you'll get an IMAX type release maybe. Because if you look at the pictures that I think Chris Wong Swenson had this on one of his one of his videos, the aspect ratio, it's not white, not like is suited for the IMAX thing. IMAX aspect ratio is suited for that. So all the pictures that Zack Snyder has shown for his cut. So you might get us a limited run in IMAX. remove Jodie from Wonder Woman 84. I don't think he's in it. I think he was just giving all this. Because his followers are so stupid, they actually believe what he says. Of course, release the haircut. Follow the RT haircut, I think it's called, on Twitter. Now, let me just bring it up. There you go. RT haircut SS. So if you want to follow, release the haircut campaign. This is the account to follow. Already almost 5,000 followers. What was this? So is Jared Leto in Zack Snyder's Justice League? To the people, they've got their haircut t-shirts available. Do you think there is a Yan cut, or are people making a big deal out of it? I doubt it. I doubt it. So I think what we got in the cinema, even though you kind of felt, because there's no way. Well, actually, you never know. You never know. Would I like to see a better version of Birds of Prey? Yes, because that's what we got in the cinema. It wasn't exactly a home run. It wasn't exactly. That is probably the weaker, probably as weak, probably weaker than Shazam. So I'm sure she could have done. I think. She probably thinks she could done a better job. Maybe she's putting her cut together. I don't know. I think Grace, you know how Grace and Kathy Yan were getting into that fight on Twitter. I think Grace Randolph was kind of. She was putting words in Kathy Yan's mouth by saying, "Oh, you think you've got a better cut?" Like Kathy Yan, I don't think Kathy Yan said anything like that. She was just saying, "Hey, David Ayer, I know your pain. How was it? Mattia says Shazam was much better than Birds of Prey. They did nothing with the R rating. Yes, again, after a while I was like, nah, Birds of Prey, the R rating didn't even kind of. It could have not. It could have just been PG-13, and it would have been the same film basically. So I guess that you're going to see Margot Robbie in James Gunn's Suicide Squad, and after that, Gotham City Sirens maybe. But who's going to direct it? You know, maybe Margot Robbie wants to direct. Yeah, imagine that, Margot Robbie directing Gotham City Sirens. I mean, I think she's amazing looking, right? Margot Robbie, she's beautiful. But I think she's getting a little bit power hungry up in there. Now I know people did kind of say, you know, they made Harley Quinn go from, you know, this kind of iconic, you know, what David Ayer and Margot Robbie did with Harley Quinn for the first Suicide Squad film. Iconic, everyone loves the costume, they're wearing it for Halloween, all that kind of stuff. And then in Birds of Prey, it's like extremely kind of the opposite, almost SJW-esque appearance. So what's happening with you guys? Are you back out at work? Has the lockdown been lifted? Here, I think the non-essential shops have been allowed to open, so that's some kind of, I think people, I don't know if you guys know what Primark is, but Primark is like a shopping store, you know, clothing and all that kind of stuff, and it's, you know, very quite, you know, low cost clothing, and there was like massive queues leading up, you know, outside the store, because people wanting their first day back out to, you know, because it's, you know, non-essential shops are back open and everyone's queuing for bloody McDonald's and Primark. Greg's opens today. Opens Thursday. I like Greg's. I used to go to, you know, when I had my cinema pass, so I'd go to the cinema like twice a week, and usually get Greg's. If I'm not in the mood for popcorn, I'd go around the corner, get some Greg's, and then go into the cinema with my snacks. '25th anniversary of Batman Forever. What a soundtrack, man. Bloody hell. Even Nick Cave and the Batsies, I think it's just Nick Cave. Nick Cave's on the soundtrack. Yo, Lord Koji is in here. Can I get a championship release the aircut shout out? Yeah, Lord Koji, he's done it. Go to his channel, guys, and he's done a video where I'm teaming up with some other guys, like my friend, a fellow Snyder Cut supporter, Carlin, and someone else. And I've not seen your latest video, Koji, but it's a wrestling simulation match. So go over and I'm in it, a few others. Yeah, Frida's here. What's up, everyone? Everyone is back out in the open, disrespecting masks. COVID cases are up, but I'm alright. Here, can I show you? I should have got a mask. I should have had it on the live stream. It's quite good. It's got colours in it and everything. Missing the movie theatre so much. I think we all are. So Tenet, I was just talking earlier, Frida. Tenet comes out end of July. Cinemas are opening up late June. So, you know, There is hope yet, my friends, my goblins. Gob, can you beatbox? I'll come back to that. And Igor says, been a Nick Cave fan since the birthday party. I don't think I can beatbox, but I can try and beatbox some birthday party tunes. I can do that. Blast off. Nick Cave is a talented screenwriter too, and check out that film he did with John Hillcoat, The Proposition. That film is underrated, man. Nick Cave should get more work as a writer. That film was hardcore. If you like your westerns, that was a hardcore western. What is Batman Forever Red Book Edition? What is this? I heard about that. Val Kilmer, Bruce Wayne. He was alright. It's good. It's better than George Clooney. Jose M is here, coming in at the tail end of the stream. About 10 minutes left. When are you and Dave the Film Junkie going to team? Yeah. It would have to be one of his live streams that he does on Sunday mornings. His hangover streams, I think he calls it. So because that's early, but he would need to invite me. So. Ah yes, Lawless. Anything specific you think will happen in DC Fandom event? I think it'll just be, it'll be like I think it's the way they've shown it. Like if you see this. Like this kind of fun fair, theme park, family events, all these different locations, everyone's doing things. It's going to be fun. I don't think there's going to be like any big announcements. I'm sure they'll just have these little teasers, TV spots for their upcoming movies, for Wonder Woman 84. So I think that'll be the vibe that they'll be going for. Alright, Red Book Edition is a fan edit. Okay. Which Batman villain should have a solo film? Let's see. I think we're going to get Catwoman, in the Reeves film. We've seen lots of Catwomans. We've seen, we've only seen Riddler once, and that was Jim Carrey. It'd be good to have him as a solo film. Are you going to be interviewed by Lightcast? I don't mind watching Lightcast when he interviews people, and he has a different vibe. The way he talks and the way he kind of discusses things, it has a very different vibe. He's very he goes very in depth, and he's very. I don't know what I would bring to his. I don't know how I would. How do you say? Takes me, as you can see, takes me ages just to get one point across. My mind just goes blank. Latia says, the Red Book edition is a fan edit which restores all of the deleted scenes which were all amazing, very dark and serious. I need to check this out. Yes, Teth, you can send it to me. So yeah, Lightcast, like I say, he has his very specific way of interviewing and discussion. I just don't really kind of vibe with that kind of thing. I like to kind of hang out with people like Fatal J, have a laugh. I would like Lightcast to invite Will Rollins onto his show, because I know Will's got a lot to say about all the kind of infighting that happened over the past year or two. Deathstroke solo film, Red Hood, Black Mask on the Black Label Films, a Scarecrow solo film as a psychological horror. Oh my god. Teth, I will get to it when I'm offline. Thoughts on Lady Genevieve, Zod Writer, Mr. Wes Ashley on a future Collision podcast? Yes, I've got a big list of people that I want to bring back on. Are you interested in watching Dune? Of course, yes. Yes, Lord Koji, we still need to podcast. So what we'll do, we'll leave it there. Thanks everyone for coming on the live stream on this Tuesday evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are. Let me check out this. I know the alarm was someone rang the doorbell, but I think my brother's going to open it, so it's fine. I know it's quite a scary doorbell. So see you later, Lord Koji. Thanks everyone coming in. Frida, Koji, Jose M, Slipknot fan, Emil Johansson, Mari Daniels, Reese 75. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Of course, you can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Letterboxd, Twitch, Discord. You can support us on patreon.com/filmgob, or if you just want to send a quick donation, you can do so at paypal.me/filmgob. Because I know some of you don't want to sign up for Patreon. But yeah, you've got PayPal, you've got Super Chat. So any way you can support us, that's awesome. Randall Powers, he wants to do a video. I'm like, you might get one soon, I don't know. But everyone stay safe wherever you are. Don't go to that McDonald's, that stinking McDonald's. Don't go to those Marvel fanboys. Don't go anywhere near them. They're the ones who spread this the C19, if you know what I mean. Yes, Gob life forever. Hope you all have a good evening. So until next time, knuckleheads, I'm Shorty, and you're not. Ta-ta.